Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Manzoor Ahmad, lecturer history. Our today's topic for 12th class students of history subject is discuss the ways in which the Alvars, Nayanars and Virashivas expressed critiques of the caste system. Dear students, in this question we have to explain how Alvars, Nayanars and Virashivas were against caste system, or how can we say that Alvars, Nayanars and Virashivas were teaching against caste system, did not believe in caste system. Dear students, before answering this question, we need to know who were Alvars, Nayanars and Virashivas. In simpler terms, Alvars were the devotees and followers of God Vishnu. Nayanars were the devotees and followers of God Shiva. And Virashivas were also the followers of Shiva, but they most importantly worshipped Shiva in the form of Linga and had somewhat different beliefs as compared to the Nayanars, who also were the followers and devotees of Shiva. And in this question now we have to explain that how we can say that the Alvars, Nayanars and Virashivas were against the caste system. Dear students, Alvars, Nayanars and Virashivas expressed or were completely against caste system. They considered caste system a big menace and at times expressed their critique, expressed their dissatisfaction with caste system in following ways. Number one, both the Alvars and Nayanars started a movement against caste system. So, starting a movement against caste system in itself tells that Alvars and Nayanars were not in favor of caste system because they considered caste system a big menace and thought that it was caste system which was dividing the society into different social divisions and creating divides and hatred in the society. Number two, Alvars and Nayanars protested against the Brahmin domination and wanted to end caste system once and for all. As we know, in the caste system in ancient India, Brahmanas occupied the highest position and the Brahmanas exploited lower castes for their gains, for their benefits. But these Alvars and Nayanars believed that Brahmanas had no right to dominate the society, but everyone in the society must be treated equally, and the status and position of a person in the society must be determined on the basis of the karma, on the basis of deeds. If a person is doing good karma, good deeds, he should be respected. If a person is not doing good deeds, he should not be respected. Number three, the bhaktas means the people who were coming in the sect of Alvars and Nayanars, the followers, these are all called the bhaktas, were from different castes like Brahmanas, artisans, cultivators and untouchables, etc. Means that the composition of Alvars and Nayanars, there were a huge number of people who were the members of Alvars and Nayanar groups of Vishnu and Shiva. And the fact is that there is no, this we can say, section. There is no kind of limit that which caste should be a member of Alvar and Nayanar sect. But anyone who wants to be a member of the sect can become, whether he is a Shudra, he is a lower caste, he is a Brahman, he is an untouchable, he is a trader, whatever. So means that the composition of the Alvar and Nayanar sects known as bhaktas also tells us that there was no distinction of caste system and people of all castes were permitted to be the members of the Alvars and Nayanar sects, which in itself speaks that they were against caste system. Number four, Virashivas also were the followers of Shiva. The Virashivas challenged the Brahminical social order and caste system. Dear students, as Alvars and Nayanars challenged the Brahman domination, similarly Virashivas also challenged the Brahman domination in the society and considered caste system as a big problem in the society and considered caste system as a big problem in the way of unity and in the way of homogeneity in the society. Number next, Virashivas opposed the theory of pollution attributed to certain castes, because dear students, it is believed that Brahmanas thought that the pollution, that the dirt, that all kinds of bad things were enter the society because of the lower castes, because of the Shudras, because of untouchables. They thought that pollution and all bad things, ill will, theft, dishonesty, deception, all things were in the society because of the lower castes. This is what Brahmanas believed. But the Vairashvas believed that the dirt in the society, the pollution in the society was not because of the lower castes. It was because of the Brahmin domination. It was because of the existence of caste system. So once caste system ends, there will be no dirt, no pollution, and society will be free of all evils and all problems. Another important of belief of Vairashvas also were also against the theory of birth and rebirth, because it is believed that the Brahmanas used to make people believe that they were Brahmanas because they had considered some good deeds in the previous birth. That is why they had come in this birth as Brahmanas. Similarly, they wanted to Shudras believe that they had got birth as Shudras because in the previous birth they had committed some bad deeds. That's why they got birth in the class of lower castes, in the family of lower castes. So it was depending upon the birth, and this birth and rebirth cycle was continuing. But Vairashvas believed that once a man dies, once a person dies, then he or she does not come back to this world. This is just for once. So the theory of birth and rebirth, according to which Brahmana justify the caste system, is completely wrong. There no one has to come back. And thank you.